Today we are heading to a place which believes in the idea of sustainability, where every corner is filled with art, and I'm sure it has a lot of stories to share. So come on, let's get in. So, hi Shraddha, how are you? How is ArtGhar
Hi,
doing and
Ratika.
how are you doing?
Good and not so good because of COVID, so not a lot of people are stepping out. So it's dull, but we're still enjoying every day here.
So people are coming over here for art, stay.
Yeah, everything stay not so much at this point because people are not traveling. But yeah, people like continuously come to unwind and chill at the studio. Also garden hai, so people love to enjoy the dhoop here. So yeah.
This is a very different idea. I have not seen this happening in Jaipur or actually anywhere. So how does this idea came into your mind कि मुझे art घर set up करना है, because it's actually very different.
So I think the whole idea of ArtGhar started in 2017 when I took a break from life in general, like the whole job thing. I left my job, and that's in those 6-7 months I realized that this is my true calling. It's only art that makes me truly happy, and I thought it'd be a nice idea for people to feel the way I felt about art. Not classes, workshops, but it was more feeling oriented. So it started from an art studio. Came कि अच्छा कोई 3 घंटे है तो चलो उनको कुछ खाने पीने को तो चाहिए होगा तो चलो let's add the cafe part. Then I was like, what if somebody wants to stay for 2 days and keep doing it for 2-3. So चलो stay भी कर लेते हैं. And then I was like, oh, have this space. Let me just promote people who are doing and other women entrepreneurs. तो चलो store भी कर लेते हैं. So it's literally like that. Place का आप एक gist बोलोगे तो it was luxury, simple but raw and earthy.
When I saw your Instagram page, I was like, this place looks so different, so fascinating, and I really want to visit this someday. And the wall art that you have chosen, the colors that you have given, they are so different. The whole vibe of this place is very different. So was it only you behind creating this whole space, or you had someone else throughout the journey too?
I had a really good architect. She helped me with ideas. I mean, I really brainstormed with her कि अच्छा मुझे ऐसा वो वैसा ये. But I was very particular about that I'm not creating a space, I'm not creating a structure, but I'm creating a feeling. So you look at this wall. So I think for about a month I kept thinking कि अच्छा यहाँ क्या होना चाहिए. So I thought no, this wall should communicate a gist of the whole space. आपको कम से कम words में convey करना हो तो what would it be? And I believe everybody has that blue fish element in them. We're just so scattered and we want अच्छा ये सब यहाँ जा रहे, so we have to go with them.
Next up, we would really like to see which all are the corners or the things that you have upcycled, because it may look like it's a very newly built, but as you were mentioning, you have retained a lot of old furniture, old stuff.
Yeah, and also the house is very old. I was born in this house. It's almost like a 50-year-old house. So I have retained whatever I could. This flooring, this is like 50 years old.
Oh, you didn't change it?
No, I didn't. अंदर भी आप देखोगे only in the studio flooring is changed. Rooms की change हुई है because the construction area has changed. Cafe ये सारा area बाहर का marble everything is retained. So every corner, I mean, we could start from the main gate itself. I mean, the main gate is huge, heavy metal, but it's so beautifully done. So उसमें again, like we've tweaked things a bit. हमने लोहा को काट के frame में लगा दिया so that it's not very visible. वो है. So that's been retained. A lot of old furniture. For example, this really nice cane cabinet that belonged to my grandfather. It still has that signature of my father when he was 6-7 or. And there's so much emotional connect to it. And there was an old table which used to be our dining table in this house. Now that's my working table, that's my work desk.
And you have also repurposed drawers on the wall.
So because घर की बहुत drawers थी, like I still have so many drawers. On my working desk के side में जो हमें shelves देने होते हैं वो wall यूं करके लगा दिए. In पत्थर, for example, I bought a lot of पत्थर tiles for the project. एंड एंड में जो हमारे पास बच गया था, सो इन द फाउंटेन फॉर एग्जाम्पल जो बची हुई टाइल्स थी उसको तोड़ के हमने मोज़ैक करके वो लगा दिया. देयर इज दिस आउटडोर एरिया, बैल्कनी एरिया, वहाँ का पूरा फ्लोर पत्थर से डिज़ाइन कर दिया. अगेन लाइक माई आर्किटेक्ट हैड अ ब्यूटीफुल आइडिया फॉर इट कि कैसे लगा दो. सो या आई मीन ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आप वो चीज़ भी पुरानी हो, बट आपका जो बचा कुछ इधर उधर है वो भी आप यूज़ करके चीज़ें लगा सकते हो. So basically every piece of furniture here is old. So for example, this was some almari in one of our bathrooms. This was my mother's चूड़ी का drawer जिसको यूँ flat करके लगाया हुआ है. This was somewhere in the house. This table is really old. पुराना time का design and we've just painted it. Now this is very fancy where these are 1, 2, 3, 4 different furniture pieces which are connected. So again here this was bathroom में, dressing room में, in fact वहाँ पूफी होती थी. This mirrors again, this is my grandparents के room का शादी का mirror. And they had, अब कहाँ बनते हैं ऐसे खुलने वाले, this is like that. And इसके नीचे वो होता था proper यूँ बैठने वाला setup. So for example, we've used these drawers as tables. So इसमें बस पुरानी drawer को paint करके नीचे MS का स्ट्रक्चर लगा हुआ है. दे कम सो हैंडी. ये वाला जो है ये पुराने पाइप्स को जोड़ के बनाया हुआ है. बिकॉज आई वॉज रियली कीन ऑन की आर्ट मटीरियल्स शुड बी रियली आउट इन द ओपन. नाउ दैट होल कैबिनेट इज़ एन ओल्ड कैबिनेट एंड इट वॉज आर जो क्रॉकरी और ये सब घर में रखते थे और उसमें सारी अलमारियाँ थी वो सब हटवा के पूरा ग्रे पेंट करा के वो रीयूज़ हो गया. जैसे अब ये सारे जो हैंडल्स हैं, सारी खिड़कियाँ हैं, सब पुरानी है. मैंने सबके हैंडल्स और हुक्स और नॉब्स एक साथ निकलवा के उनको ब्रास, रियली गुड क्वालिटी ब्रास, गॉट देम पॉलिश्ड एंड रीइंस्टॉल्ड. इवन द फैंस आर ओल्ड. बिजली वाले से बेसिक थोड़ा सही करा के रीपेंटेड.
So already you have spoken about it, but once again, how can people come and experience ArtGhar? So what does ArtGhar do?
We have broadly 4 concepts. One is stay. We have 8 rooms which are based on different themes. And हर का जो भी art है, हर room में art है. We've tried to do our bit in that art. Then there's an art studio. The concept of art studio is a place where you could come, engage in art and explore yourself. 2 things I'm very clear on. A, we're not teaching you. This is not a class. And second thing I'm particular about is no tech, like no digital devices in the art studio. On and off, we do workshops with different artists. And then there's a cafe. It's a small 11-seater cafe and everything is freshly made every morning. The menu is very limited. And then there's a little store. The idea of the store is to promote women entrepreneurs. I think there are roughly 20 brands. Again, it's nice. People come in and they value things with events and small workshops. I just try to build in new concepts. So that's what, in nutshell, ArtGhar is.
And while doing all these things, you have tried to keep few values intact. I have seen this thing that you value sustainability a lot. But apart from all these things, where do you think you have tried to keep things raw and more close to nature?
So, whatever little way possible, for example, in the rooms, I was very particular that we give bamboo toothbrushes. There's a neem comb, neem की उससे डंडी से बना हुआ. There's a natural loofah जो घिया का उसका होता. The toiletries that we're using, shampoos, conditioner, they're all chemical free, they're natural from this really good brand called Ma Earth from Delhi. Cane के dustbins use हुए. Composting, sadly, I'm not able to do it yet. Would love some help from you on how we can start that. We've now put a little note in rooms. Switch off the lights, leave the room clean. Even जैसे room में पानी की bottle है, तो वो पानी की bottle भी हमने terracotta वाली bottle रखी हुई है. Studio, cafe में there's a matka that's kept. For example, art studio में there's this wall. I call it the Affirmation Wall. So when I wanted to do that wall, the idea was I want people to have a conversation with themselves and affirm. It's overall wellness. It's overall idea of self. And the opposite wall is just full of easels with paintings जो बनाते हैं. Because I really wanted everybody, every single person who comes in the studio to feel like my art is worth exhibiting, my art is worth displaying over there. And even with the ceiling, if you notice the ceiling, it is all grey with just one white circle. बहुत बार हम कुछ बनाते हैं, कुछ सोचते हैं तो हम ऊपर देखते हैं. सो आर्ट स्टूडियो में मैं कोई भी डायरेक्शन नहीं देना चाहती लोगों को. इट हैज़ टू बी एम्प्टी, इट हैज़ टू बी इनफाइनाइट. कि आप यहाँ सोच रहे हो तो मैं आपकी सोच इन्फ्लुएंस नहीं कर रही हूँ. आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू एन एम्प्टी स्पेस टू थिंक.
Wonderful talking to you, Shraddha. Again, being here, revisiting the place with you. Thank you so much for doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just hope the video comes out well and people give it as much love.
I am sure. I am sure.
So that was it for the video. I hope you liked it and I hope you like the place even more. And I am very grateful and thankful to Ishividhi for helping me to shoot the video. Thank you guys. So if you like the video, then make sure you subscribe to my channel, share it with as many people as you can, like my video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, take care.